thought that you wake up with, the first thought that pops into your head when someone says something to you, when you see something, the first thought that you lean in with has a huge influence on the outcome. You know how it is. How many times have you gone into a situation and you're feeling super, super positive about it? Like I'm feeling pretty positive about this jam that's just kicking in the background. I sure hope y'all can hear this because, whoo, it's just straight up jam, and I want you to enjoy it just as much as I am. How many times you go into a situation and you're feeling super positive about it? It doesn't mean that it's guaranteed to turn out positive, whatever situation you find yourself in, but the outcome that you're looking for, more often than not, you're going to get, depending on what your first thought that you lean in with. The flip side of that is, sometimes we all have gone through it. Me too. But you go into some situation super pessimistic. I don't really think that's going to work out. You got a super negative attitude going on. Man, and you know what? Your brain is looking for reasons why it's not going to work out. PoSiToSiS. I've been asked so many times, PoSiToSiS, what? How, Dok-Tah Feel Good, how did you come up with that word? What made you think of PoSiToSiS? Okay. I got a very cool story. And I also have another cool jam that I might want to kick back on for you guys again. Yeah, okay. Once again, shout out to Metroverse. Also, I want to give a shout out to everybody who is tuning in from near and far. Everybody in the 760, yo, what's up, SoCal? I want to give a shout out to all my brothers and sisters in the 808, in the islands, everybody in Paris, France, Morea in Tahiti, wherever you're at, family, friends, loved ones, people that I know, people that I don't know. I just want to give a big shout out and say thank you very much for tuning in. I love every one of you all. I appreciate y'all joining us, and especially on our launch day, which is September 11th, 2021, baby. This is a launching pad right here. You are officially a PoSiToSiS player. That's what I'm saying. All right. Cool story that I'm going to tell you right now. PoSiToSiS. Let me think. Osmosis. PoSiToSiS. PoSiToSiS. Osmosis. Yeah. That's how I learned to play ball. I learned to play ball by osmosis. When I was in the gym in those early mornings with Lemons and all the older guys, with all the college dudes and some of his friends that were playing semi-pro hoops at the time. Like, hey, folks, I was just around not good athletes. I was around great athletes from when I was just a little kid. And I saw how really great athletes, I saw how they played. I heard how they talked. I loved the way they talked. It had its own rhythm. It had its own lingo. I just loved it. I watched how they move. I saw what they did. I also noticed what they didn't do. I saw the dress. I saw like the style of dress. I saw the whole culture. I saw how they walked. I totally submerged myself into the culture of hoops, and I loved it. And so through osmosis, I was getting lessons every single day, every moment. I was just assimilating it all. I was like a sponge, baby. I was taking it all in, and I could never get enough. I could, give me more hoops, give me more hoops, give me more hoops. And so without these dudes, these pro athletes, without these great college athletes, without them knowing, they were passing it down to me, and it was coming through osmosis. PoSiToSiS, osmosis. In conclusion, ladies and gentlemen, opportunities are created in the moment of decision. Once again, opportunities are created in the moment of decision. So once you decide that you really want the positive to outweigh the negative in your life, once you decide you want to roll with the PoSiToSiS podcast, once you really decide that you want to have the PoSiToSiS mindset where your brain scans for the positive first, does that mean that everything is perfect? No. It doesn't mean it's everything perfect. But what it means, though, is that your brain is going straight to solutions. And your brain is making the best out of everything. Some situations you can't change. The only thing that you can change is how you perceive that situation. And what you can do is you can take any and every situation and transform it into usable fuel for forward movement. I want to say this. Not everybody in this world, on this planet, believes in positivity. PoSiToSiS is not for everybody. There's some people who do not subscribe to this line of thinking. And so for those who do not subscribe to this line of thinking, hey, it's all good. I appreciate you tuning in anyway. Much love to you. So please make sure you not only love me and then you love my podcast, but please like me and subscribe and throw down some comments at the end if you're totally feeling it. Listen, folks, we listen to the people that listen to us. So before I wrap this thing up, I want y'all to put your hands in the air, wave them just like you just don't care. And if you're feeling good, if you're feeling that PoSiToSiS, on 3, say PoSiToSiS. 1, 2, 3, PoSiToSiS. Nice. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. What are the signs of PoSiToSiS for me? Like, how do I know? What's an indication? Is there like some scientific background or something, or some little marker or whatever? Well, I don't know. That's up to you, and only you can determine how PoSiToSiS is or is not affecting you. But there's some signs out there that I notice for me when I know that I am operating in what I call the jet stream of PoSiToSiS. The jet stream of PoSiToSiS. Just up there hoovering, jet stream of PoSiToSiS. Like I feel like I feel this sense of lightness. I feel like when I want to throw a little shake and bake into whatever I'm doing. Had an event last weekend. Shout out to Craven Farms in Snohomish. Hey, super awesome event. Thank you everybody for coming. It was awesome. We had this thing going, and I just felt like this lightness I just felt this lightness inside my body. I felt like I was naturally wanting to be funny, to be light, to be humorous. I want to throw a little shake and bake in there. Those are signs to me that I am operating in the jet stream of PoSiToSiS. So I need to hear from you. I want to hear from you. I want to hear what are the signs that you recognize that let you know that the positive in your life is outweighing the negative. So to wrap up here, I would like to put out a challenge to all of y'all. And my challenge to all of y'all is that until the next time you listen to the next episode, I would like you to focus on your first thought that you're leaning in with. If someone comes up, no matter what it is, no matter what they tell you, no matter what the news is, no matter what the news is not, no matter what they say, no matter what they do, think about that first thought. Make that first thought positive. That first thought positive. That's the only thing that I'm going to ask you to do. Next episode, we're going to deepen the challenge, but for right now, we're going to lean in with something positive. Ladies and gentlemen, oh yeah, this was great. I really appreciate you hanging with me. This is just the first of many. And this podcast is coming straight from my heart, and I certainly hope that you decide to become a PoSiToSiS player. Ladies and gentlemen, woohoo! Until the next time, once again, I am your host, Dok-Tah Feel Good, a.k.a. Chris Toledo. Mantra today to Tancha is PoSiToSiS is the mostest. Hasta la vista, baby.